a change. Leicester get themselves into the lead. Forward it goes. So what's he planning here? Looks to clip it. Hits one! Really well taken goal.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you take back again.
Husbauer plays it forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, they're...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries, big chance!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That is very well defended. Skirtle plays it back, looks to clip it forward. And that's it. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Crystal Palace against Leicester. Well, this guy's being talked about plenty right now, Jim. Just how good is he?
I think he's very good, and based on potential, he can go a considerable way towards the top. His development to this point has been almost perfect, and he can make a big pond look a lot smaller.
The action has already started. Hector Bellerin plays it wide. Can he deliver? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's Vardy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cazorla, there he goes, motoring forward. Skirtle sends it forward with interest. Lucas Moura. Now the pass. And he heaves it forward. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there.
Bellerin really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
He's having a look round. Now it's Vardy. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Away from immediate danger. Forward it goes. He's had a shot! What a rocket! That is special! About as smooth as it gets!
Unbelievable.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Leicester break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Krejci. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. He'll have a dip! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries a through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leicester, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. Leicester carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Costa. Vardy! They've scored!
Unbelievable.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Leicester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Leicester boast a very impressive defensive record of late. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up.
Has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
And it's Diego Costa. Cazorla did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Passes it through. And help's available out wide. Oh, smart save. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Crystal Palace don't have long now if they're to avoid their first taste of defeat. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Chance to shoot! And there goes the final whistle. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Leicester against Watford. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks.
Vardy! What a wonderful goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Leicester have an early lead, good start. Loftus-Cheek, spreads it wide. And the ball's come out!
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Deulofeu plays it out to the flank. And the defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. And the weighted pass. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Tevez. Leicester scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Loftus-Cheek. Leicester are in control here on the brink of half-time. Tries a through ball. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Save, he got a decent fist on that. That intervention was very necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leicester leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Leicester carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Watford, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he...
Tevez! Back of the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Leicester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And it's corner. And he just... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up...
Looking to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Walters, looks to thread it through. Tevez. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but...
Header! Ronaldinho. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it up to meet it! In he goes again! Aimed long and direct. 2 minutes to be added on. Shoots! And he's there to make a... And that's that. The manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Newcastle against Leicester. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. The delicate... He's had a shot! Could move up a gear here. Leicester are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Leicester are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run, and for me they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that'll be hard to maintain, but what a fantastic start for them.
He goes long, and the weighted pass. Still goalless at the moment. And the finish! They've scored! First blood drawn. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Leicester get themselves into the lead. Tevez! Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Leicester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their...
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Leicester ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back underway here. Leicester have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Gone behind for a goal kick. Joe with a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vardy. Cabella. And it's Joe, tries to dink it in.
Joe deserves great credit for the block, prepared to put his body on the line.
He's had a go! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Great leap! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Costa. And that will be the final act. Leicester enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Leicester against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois. A great shot stopper, but then again, so are most other keepers. But what sets him apart, for me, is the way he commands his box. And that he does with supreme authority.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Chelsea trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Mustafi. Leicester have taken 15 points from the last 15 available. And it's Gomez. He's having a look round. Christian Atsu. Defenders on the back foot. Looks to clip it forward. There's the through ball. And it has a pop! That comes as a mighty relief. Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Looks to thread it through. Now it's Vardy. Vardy! He's had a shot! And in it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Leicester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command.
Tevez! Just swings wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Gomez goes up and over. Leicester are in control here on the brink of half-time. Steered out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Flags up. hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leicester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Played out to the right, plays it out to the flank, and the shot!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there.
Shoots! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Leicester are the most prolific team in the league this season. Drives it in. That had too much on it. And it's Willian. Loftus-Cheek. Now the pass. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, really good feet from him. Sterling. Can he finish? That is special! Olivier Giroud! This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done...
He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Just brushed off the ball there. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Away from immediate danger. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And that will be the final act. Leicester win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Leicester against Juventus. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would think Diego Costa. Not only does he do a good job with his back to...
Up to meet it! Lichtsteiner plays it forward quickly. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Shapes the shoots! And it's in the back of the net! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Leicester give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Mandzukic just brushed off the ball there. Now the pass. Aimed long and direct. Thuram tries a through ball. Costa spreads it towards the left. In with a header!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's Mandzukic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leicester happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Spreads it wide. And he's there. He's had a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Leicester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods.
Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Dybala. Marquisio. Douglas Costa. Forward it goes. Hoists it high. Tevez! Now it's Dybala. Now it's Higuain. Higuain. Skirtle passes it forward. Going through. He's got away. Hits one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fair.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the deal is done. They are through to the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Well, any and every game played here is pretty special. The Kop is unique for its atmosphere, an atmosphere enhanced by this splendid new main stand. A warm welcome to you from Anfield. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Leicester came so very close to the best start possible. We may have a whopper in store here, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Vardy looks to dink one in. Hits one! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Vardy. Who's he going to play in? Looks to clip it forward. Vardy with a beautifully timed run. Is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Now Vardy! Oh, taken with style! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Leicester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Can he finish? They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tellez. Vardy and Vardy! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It so nearly came off for him.
Vardy certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Vardy passes it through. Now looking to shoot!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Vardy! Oh, outstanding save. And a header! Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He'll have a dip. Jamie Vardy is... And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Leicester have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Great leap! It's in! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. Cannavaro could move up a gear here, tries a through ball, and he's straight offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to...
Towering header! Vardy! This man is special! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already. Out wide to the right. That'll be a throw-in. Goalkeeper's ball. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Played out to the wing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play
He's gone for it! Well read, he sorted that out. Out for a throw. And that's that. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step. And one...
More than a clash between clubs, we're dealing here with cultures, traditions, regional pride, football in all its global dimensions. So what are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
And he has been fouled there. Away from immediate danger. Lobs it in gently.
Vardy really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's gone for it! And it's in the back of the net! Could that be the start of something big? Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Leicester take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Is it in? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
How about it? 30 minutes gone. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Dinks one in. He's through, now is he in? He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that.
Vardy with a shot! Referee's given a throw. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Leicester come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us. Can he finish? Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Leicester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still not...
Shot at goal! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Great leap! And that has been clubbed away. Now the counter. Costa, just the goalkeeper. Can he put it away? Vardy! This man is special! Yet another goal in an awesome... Has a swing at it! No, it's wide.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And Vardy! And in it goes! So there's the hat-trick! Shoots! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Looks like a good ball through. Looking to shoot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality.
Vardy! And with that, the final whistle. Leicester have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.